Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. My 4-year-old just came walking in during the intro, so if you think I'm a little discombobulated, that is why. Nikki, what is going on tonight? I hope everyone's having a great night. This is the perks of a 4-year-old knowing how to get out of bed and not wanting to go to bed.
Did his brother break him out? Oh, no. He breaks the little one out of kitchen jail, right?
Kitchen jail, yeah. So how's it going tonight, Nikki?
Oh, I'm doing good. I just finished up my cardio, so I'm like not thrilled with how my hair looks tonight, but you know, you don't like when I'm late, and I got here.
I don't
with like
see.
I
10 seconds there was something
there, and like now my hair doesn't look good. So
your hair is fine. Everybody in the comment section, please tell Nikki her hair is beautiful and gorgeous. So we can have a good show tonight.
This girl up so she doesn't fixate on her hair, which I'm going to, because it's like that's the downside to trying to like work out before you come on a podcast, which is why that joke started almost 4 years ago. I would work out before I got on my podcast, and I'd always be in a sports bra or workout gear, and that's why I've just kept it going.
And the brand stuck, and everybody's happy for that. Anyway,
I guess everybody's happy for it.
After a week off, we're back on that sports network. Everything is hunky-dory. All the parties are, the steam is set and everything else like that. So we're back on there. And of course, TNL_NYG for all your latest Giants and pop culture, football, entertainment stuff. We are the Seinfeld of sports. See, I got it right this week.
Oh my God, finally. How many months did it take? I mean, you finally got it right though.
I guess a month. Way to go. So, might as well get it started right away to talk about the G-Men. Tomorrow night, if you're watching on Tuesday, tonight on Max and obviously HBO for the older folks, the New York Football Giants are hosting.
Did you say the older folks? The older folks?
Yeah. How do I get on X? What is X? Can I just go on HBO?
Who are the older folks? Like what? Like
our parents.
No, that's true. I always have to tell my parents, like, this is how you get on stuff.
Right.
So,
yeah, no. So honestly, it's going to be on HBO. It's the Giants Hard Knocks, and it is going to be all the offseason news. So we all know what happened in the offseason. We all know what the signings were. We all know what the firings were. We all know free agency and everything else like that. We already know that. But going into the first episode, obviously they're going to want to set a tone. This is the Giants' 100th season, and we're going to be setting it off on a right note. So other than the 100th season stuff, Nikki, what do you think is going to be the first moment of the Hard Knocks episode tomorrow?
Saquon?
I think they're going to wait off Saquon a little bit. Maybe they tease it a little bit, but wouldn't they want to get all the other stuff going?
No. I feel like just like get it over with.
Okay. If they don't do it in order, that would be obviously number one.
But like, do you care? Do you care like what order they go in? Like, here's the thing. Like, and I just mean it in the sense of like the fans are gonna watch. Like,
right.
Like if they blow their load early and they go Saquon, right? Which I'm just sick of hearing it. So it's like I would want it to be first. Right. But like you're a fan, you're a sucker. You almost went to Woodbridge yesterday for Tommy DeVito. So like you're gonna watch no matter what. So the fans are like, I don't think casual fans are watching, Giants offseason Hard Knocks. Although, have you spent any time in the NFC East Reddit thread about this show?
No, I haven't. I don't go on Reddit. But I will say this. Be sure to watch me and my friend Snacks every Tuesday night right after Hard Knocks. And Nikki might stop by one week because she's covering the Liberty tomorrow. So obviously that's more important than watching Hard Knocks with me. But we are...
Oh, my God. I'll watch it over the weekend. I'm going to have like 5 days off. Maybe.
I know. It's huge. So be sure to check that out tomorrow night. Yeah, I guess the Saquon stuff would be let's just get out of it and like let's just get over it. And obviously, when the signing happened, he mentioned that the Giants did not offer him anything. They did not talk to him or anything like that. Obviously, proof is in the pudding. Joe Shane's like, hey, are you gonna even let us make a counter offer or something like that? So obviously that's juicy. Like I mentioned last week during the 100th season event, they previewed the part where they talked to the defensive coordinator and everything else like that. And how are we going to build the defense? And they were talking about edge rushing and everything else like that. So obviously we all know that's going to be a big part as well, is Brian Burns trade and everything else like that. So I'm really, really interested to see how do they do chronological order, or do we do what you mentioned, just go by the juiciest pieces of the offseason and just.
Well, they're going to edit it whatever way they want to. So
yeah,
it could very well be out of order, you know?
Right.
So
And they apparently have full editing rights. So
the Giants do? Of fucking course they do, because they cannot let go of any narrative. You cannot say a goddamn word about this organization without them coming down on you. So of course it's probably like going to be edited to high hell and back. Okay. I didn't know that. I'm not watching now because it's just going to be like pro positive Giants propaganda when really this franchise has just been a shit show for over a decade.
Right. So,
but you're not allowed to say that. Did you know that? Can't say that.
Apparently. I can tell because the same beat writers say the same things over and over again. And you could tell the ones that don't care, that get the news. So if you've been around the Giants, you know what's up. But that's why you're here. But
you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yes. So, all right. So they're going to be doing Daniel Jones rehab. We're going to obviously have the combine and the player interviews. Obviously, they usually don't tell them that juicy, but it's usually the clip of, oh, what is it like? What if you're having a slump? How are you gonna survive the first season in New York? We already saw that clip with Dave's. It was like, what's gonna happen? You're in New York, no one gives a shit type of play. So that's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, draft night with neighbors is going to be huge.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah. So it's really interesting. The Giants finally opened up and agreed to anything Hard Knocks. Might as well be
with full editing control. So take it with a grain of salt.
Everybody. I think most teams have that.
I know. They shouldn't, though. I think they should just let them film it and put it out there. And it is what it is.
I agree. Like people like my mom. My mom doesn't watch football at all. She is obsessed with the Hard Knocks franchises. So my mom is a sucker for a good documentary. So Hard Knocks is it. So it's
all right. So you got your mom into Hard Knocks. All right.
Yeah. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what my mom's take is on Hard Knocks, and like, oh, I don't like this person, or I like this person, and it'd be like, okay, I could see why you don't like that person.
So would you call her like a casual football fan, or just like a fan of Hard Knocks?
A fan of Hard Knocks. My mom is that. The funniest thing is my mom usually doesn't watch football. So I'll never forget whenever the butt fumble happened on Thanksgiving.
How could we forget?
That was literally my mom's only 5 minutes of watching football the entire year. That whole sequence. I think the Jets gave up a touchdown, then the butt fumble, and my mom's like, what the hell is going on? And
this?
What?
She's probably like, what is this?
Yeah, exactly. She's like, this is insane. Like, okay, we know the Jets stink, but come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't know. So
we'll see. How many episodes is it?
They said 5 weeks.
Oh, 5 weeks. Okay. And then in season is AFC North, right?
AFC North, and in the off season, it is the Bears. So that's going to be fun. You're going to have the whole Caleb.
I can't wait for in season. I'm so excited.
Yeah, the in season should be good because it was all right the last couple of years. I watched the Dolphin one because I happened to have COVID during that period of time, so I had to watch something. So I caught up on the Dolphins one. It wasn't bad. I didn't hate it.
I just want to see Joe Burrow. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the AFC North.
Yeah, you don't care about the rest. You just want to see Joe Burrow fix his cough every 10 seconds.
I just want to see him run with like no shirt on, you know?
So
that's gonna be great. When's that premiere?
That's usually after the first week of training camp. So usually the first week of August.
You know, remember we talked about me coming to the Bengals game with you, even though your seats are shitty. But yeah. But this is what I'm debating. Like, do I put in for credentials and work that game just so I can get a Joe Burrow interview?
I mean, you might as well.
Like, and I won't lose my shit. I'll be completely professional.
As you should.
What?
As you should.
Right. But
you want to be asked to come back again, so you might as well.
Right. Or I just lose it and just completely blow up my career. And you know what? It would be worth it. I feel like I just need one interview with him. I just want one. That's all I want. Just one interview.
Even if it's in the scrum? That's because that's probably the only way you're going to
Yeah. Yeah. I don't care. Just one. I just want to look at him, you know, like in person. And I just need one interview. Like a private interview would be great. But that'll never happen. But I just want a scrum interview is fine. Do that all the time.
I can't imagine you having the chance to meet Joe Burrow. Like what a wreck you would be, and like you're going to be you're already annoying on what to wear. I think you amp that up by 5 billion of you.
You're like in a ball gown and shit. Like, are you serious? Like, no, I'm not going to be a wreck. I've done this for a long time.
Not a wreck. I meant a wreck in like picking out your outfit for that day, just so you get noticed.
Yeah, I mean, I need to start now. Like, I have to try on 15 different outfits. Like, yeah.
Just for the dream to be able to talk to him. That's
dedication
right there.
I just want to look at him. That's it. And not from section 348. Are you giving me binoculars with this?
You might have to go on Amazon and get.
You don't have binoculars for your seat? What? How do you see anything?
I could see fine. They're little ants. They're little ants, but I could see them.
Oh, all right. You know what? Somebody offered me like the next section down. So maybe
the Nikki Simps are gonna be, I could take you to better seats. Okay, good for you.
Yeah, they're gonna say that. They're gonna say, "Oh, Danny, why'd you get her these shitty seats? Like I could have given her a better seat, just like they could take me to better restaurants than you take."
I know it's all good. I don't see any.
You get them really, really upset.
I don't see them trying to actually put forth the effort of doing those things. So, game on, boys.
But you're not gonna let anybody just like come on our like interject in our food content that we take when we're in person. So like how would they make an effort? You're like, I don't see them making an effort, but like what would you want them to do? DM you and be like, hey, next time you guys are in the city, can I come? You're gonna be like, no,
absolutely not. But they could be like, Nikki, let me take you out, even though you're gonna tell them no. But
no, it's food content. It's like for food fight, which I think is funny. It's a segment we both hate, but
yeah.
Okay, so you're excited for Hard Knocks. I'm kind of excited. I kind of just want to see like the draft, right? Like I just
that's the most exciting part. I think
so too, especially considering
all the combine
McCarthy was there, right? And then considering we're at the press conference and Joe Shane was like, no, I'm comfortable with our quarterback room. And then like I didn't move. And you can attest to that. I said it was neighbors all along. Like
you did. You did.
And we're sitting there and you and I are doing a live show and we're watching it. And props to us for getting through the whole first round. We're going off a Google spreadsheet and not knowing shit.
Well, I knew things, but
we knew things, but it wasn't like we prepped for a really long time. And we're just sitting there like, oh my God, are they going to take quarterback? Like he's there. And so I'd love to and I hope we really get to see that part of it.
Right. And throughout the whole draft process, they were like flirting with him. So every time you saw him at the combine, you saw Shane Tierney, the quarterback's coach.
Ding.
There you
Ding.
go.
Did you get me a sound effect yet?
No, not yet. I've been a little busy, so I gotta work on that. Doing other things. I have a life other than this show.
You do? Oh, I didn't know. I thought it revolves around me and the show.
I mean, I got to get paid a lot of money for that to happen.
Yeah, but no, get the sponsors rolling in. What kind of producer are you? Hack.
Anyway, so yeah, big time hack. No, I'm obviously, like we mentioned, the whole draft process. It was JJ, where
Yeah.
we brought JJ in for a top 100 visit. We did pretty much anything to make sure we knew what we were going to get if JJ was an option. Sure
Yeah.
enough, he was, and we picked Neighbors instead, which is going to hopefully pay dividends in the future and obviously this season. So I don't hate it. I don't hate
I
it at
don't
all.
hate it either, but if Daniel Jones has another bad season, you know it's going to be. We already talked about how the Bill Belichick conversation is going to start, but then it's going to be, we should have taken JJ. Like, it's going to be that whole thing. So,
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how JJ does in the training camp to see
yeah.
it. Does he start week 1 versus us, or do we see Sam Darnold? That's going to be interesting to figure out. Barbecue sauce. Hey, what's up, barbecue sauce? John Cena. What's going on? Anyway, John Cena saying hey. So yeah, that's about it. Obviously, it's the dead period of the season. In a couple of weeks, we'll break down the matchups that we'll probably be looking into during training camp. So if anybody has any ideas other than the main positioning of like, okay, we could see this guy not making the team, and or somehow everything else like that as well. So, Nikki, WNBA talk.
Yeah.
What's going on with the Liberty? How's they?
Hold on.
How
Are
are
you
they doing?
wearing a t-shirt with your name on it?
Well, it's Danny Dimes. So I told you it was going to be a corny shirt today, but
Is that your nickname?
that's my fantasy name since Daniel Jones came to the Giants, and I'm pretty much
Let's say hello to the chat. What's up, Darius? We didn't say hello to you. What's up, Chris? And you just said hello to, okay, barbecue sauce. Wait, I've had the same fantasy football name for like, I don't even know how long. You change yours?
I haven't recently. I have
What's
up,
recently?
Dave?
I'm talking like I've had the same one for I don't even like I honestly don't even know how long.
So when Daniel Jones got drafted, I turned it into Danny Dimes, and I've kept it the whole time. So I'm pretty much in that league keeping it. In the another league that I joined the first year, Dable was the coach. I wrote Sup Dabes instead of Sup Babes.
Kind of looked like him.
Thank you. I get that time to time. I ironically decided to go this style as he is the coach, but it's not because of that. I just didn't like my hair; it was thinning out. But
okay, wait. So how long have you had? 6 years?
Daniel Jones. Yeah, it's going to be 6 years.
6 years. Okay.
And
what was it prior to that?
I would change it up yearly on whoever.
Oh, really?
Whoever my team is. Like I would go by the best player, and I would make some name.
Oh, really? I've never changed mine.
I mean, some people are like you, some people are like me. I think it's fun, especially in a newer league. You get to it's like a fresh slate. So first name is usually the best impression to make it funny and light, and people are like, okay, this guy's cool. You know what I mean? So that's why I tend to do it.
No, I can't be bothered to change it all the time.
Right. Like Danny Dimes is going to stay after he's not a Giant anymore, just because it's been.
Well, because of your name. There you go.
That too. And it's funny. I still have the same avatar. It's him fist pounding Eli Manning. So that's always fun.
Oh, that's my fantasy name. Eli is the Manning, and I've never changed it. So
actually, that's not
around. That's me. What?
That's actually not a bad name.
What did you think I was gonna come up with? Like,
no, it's nothing bad.
I can be creative once in a while.
Right, once in a while is the key word. But yeah, so Darius has already broke down your WNBA Liberty minute. So Liberty are rolling 4-game winning streak, officially 1-game winning streak, unofficially due to the commissioner's loss to the Lynx, which you were at. So tell us how that went.
Yeah. So, I mean, first of all, I'm mad you couldn't come to the arena and hang out with me for a little bit. And I'm mad about the fucking Belt Parkway. Like, literally, it's 3. What time did I get on the road that day? I told you. I texted you 3:30 or something.
Right. I mean, you just got to the media door at like 5, right?
No, it was after 5. It was like 6.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I want to know. Okay, and it was Tuesday. It was last Tuesday, right? Wasn't it last Tuesday?
Yes, it was.
Where, you tell me, you live there. Where the fuck is everybody going on a Tuesday at 3:00 that it takes an hour? An hour of that trip was sitting on the fucking Belt Parkway.
That's
an hour.
That's a huge reason why I didn't spend $80 to meet Tommy DeVito, because I'm like, I'm never gonna get home on the Belt.
But you could have came and hung out with me for a little bit. I didn't have to go in until like 7:30.
Yeah, I had daddy duties that night, so
I know bath time at 7. But think of the content we could have got. I would have eaten something crappy for you too. But anyway, most of that was sitting on the Belt Parkway, which I don't know how like anybody does that. Yes, to Darius's point, changing the venue, I think screwed them really bad. I even sent you like the seats, didn't I? And then this whole like, so empty. Okay. I mean, I had so many people DMing me like, where can I find the game? As I say, Danny, do I not say this every week? It is bad marketing if people want your product and they don't know where to fucking find it. That is marketing 101. Like, people are like, I don't know where to find it. I don't get it. Like, is it Prime? Is it like My 9? Sometimes it's on Ion. Sometimes it's on an obscure channel that I don't even know about. So I think the venue change really did them a disservice. I don't understand. Like, I know they had a setup for the NBA draft, but it's a shame that they just couldn't figure this out, because I think that deterred a lot of people, because honestly, that's a pain in the ass to get there. Like, it really was. So yeah, it was a fun game. Media had great seats, and the Lynx have a really, really tough, aggressive defense. And Liberty just like they were strong in the first half. They came out halftime. As you guys know, third quarter is really tough for them. And they just couldn't recover, right? Like the Lynx just turned it on defense, and that was it. So listen, it's a fun experience. I was hoping that they would win. They're playing them tomorrow. I'll be there, Barclays. So hopefully they bounce back and get a win. But that's a really tough defense to play. And it took me about another 3 hours to get home, because for some reason there was a shitload of traffic at like 11:30 at night.
There's always something.
Where do you think everyone's where are they going?
It's because the Belt Parkway is so small, and they've been trying to make it bigger my whole entire life.
Yes, it's like literally like 15 fucking lanes go to one. Like, I don't understand. But why do you think there's so many people on the road on a Tuesday at 3:00?
Because a lot of people are working from home, or they have earlier shifts and they get off their shift, or it's summer-ish, so they're going around to, I guess, Coney Island or other fun parts of Brooklyn, I guess, would be my guess. And then in Queens, by where I used to live, is by the airport, so everyone is just waiting to get picked up or dropped off there as well.
No, I know. It's just irritating, and I hope I never have to go back there, because Barclays, Barclays isn't too bad. I guess I'm used to it at this point. It's really not that bad, but the Belt Parkway can kiss my ass. Like, I can't. And wait, do you have to go on that every Sunday?
For the Giant games?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, I do. I go up the Cross Island to the Throgs Neck or Whitestone, and then take the Cross Bronx to Giant Stadium.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. So
it's not any better. I could tell you that.
I don't know how you do it for a shit 4-win team, 5-win team. Like, that's dedication right there.
It is. And I know people, and I actually know people that come from other states like weekly, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And I thought
from like Connecticut and shit.
No, I'm talking about people from Virginia and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, more power to you. Like, I
don't even want to go, and I live like 40 minutes from the stadium, and I don't want to do the drive, Barbershop in the house, evening fan. My folks used to live in Laurelton, and the Belt Cross Island has gotten way worse since they opened UBS Arena. Yeah, UBS Arena, man. I am not a fan. Please, like, I pray to God I don't have to go back there anytime soon. I'm gonna have to sleep over. Like, I thought I could just do it and drive home. Like, because I'm like if I can get home type person, I want to go home and sleep in my own bed.
I am as well.
but like they don't make it easy, like at all. Like at all.
Well, that's how I felt going to your house for draft night, because it was
I
like
told you didn't have to come because I feel bad.
Don't worry about it. It wasn't me making you feel bad. It was more of the fact of I had to do the same thing, and then thankfully when I left, when I did, I didn't have that issue like you did coming home. So Darius asked a good question. Are you going to cover the PHL New York for next season?
We'll see. We will see. Everything is touch and go. We'll see. I might be somewhere in a couple weeks covering something big, so I'll let you guys know.
Okay, awesome. So that's Liberty talk, WNBA talk.
UBS Arena rant.
Yes,
right? We hate it.
Parkway
Like, let me ask you. So you're 15 minutes from there. Is it a pain in the ass even for you?
I've only gone one time.
Wow.
And the one time was a Friday night. I came home from work, and then I missed like 5 minutes of the first period with my dad because I didn't realize we parked in Emerald, the general admission parking. You have to shuttle over because you're basically by the racetrack. So you have to shuttle over just to get to the main part. And then after the game, we walked that instead of waiting for the shuttle because obviously it was busy and we just wanted to get home. So that wasn't a fun walk in the middle of January, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody stay tuned because Liberty game starts at 7:00 tomorrow. So we'll see how traffic does. I guess I got to get on the road at like 2:00.
2:00. You're going to text me, all right, on the road. And I'm like, all right, Godspeed.
Oh, like Brooklyn isn't. So here's the thing. It's actually a pretty smooth ride until I get to the last 2 miles to go to the parking place that I reserve. Right. And like, also, that's something that people don't know. Sometimes when you get a coverage assignment, the venue gives you like media complimentary parking, and sometimes they don't. So, like, maybe just PSA to all the venues out there, like, media appreciates like complimentary parking somewhere convenient, which would be nice. But, yeah, I'm really going to try to do a day in a life because I say this all the time. And I always forget when I get there to like take video and walk you guys through what it's like to cover a game. And Danny, you know how hard it is to like go to an event, get all the content, cover it, post it, like do everything in the moment. So I get asked constantly, can you remind me tomorrow? Like maybe just be like, hey, like take a video or something. Like, don't forget. Can you remind me? Because I'm going to forget.
No,
and I don't want to forget because it is very cool. And people ask me what's it like, and I just can't remember to do it.
No, I'll definitely have you to do it. And you and me always crack the joke of editing, and like just the funniest 30-second video takes like 45 minutes to an hour just to like make sure you edit it right. Make sure you want to do a transition of like a screen transition. Do you want to put sound or music in it? So people don't realize that 30 seconds is actually like half hour, 45 minutes worth of work.
Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, like you don't understand all the work that goes into it behind the scenes. And like I don't have anybody with me. It's not like Danny gets to come with me and I can be like, okay, you do this, I do that. Like I don't get a photographer with me or anything. So I have to do it all myself. And it's really difficult. So, but I'm really going to try to remember to do it for you tomorrow. Yeah, guys, I'm not Ubering from Red Bank to Brooklyn is crazy. How much do you think that Uber would be?
Yeah. He's talking about like it. He's talking to me.
Oh, to you. I was going to say like, yes, Darius, post-production is a pain in the ass, especially when you're at an event. Like you guys know I live tweet it or I give you very live coverage, or if I'm at training camp, it's live, and it's hard to pay attention to everything that's going on and be accurate in what you're saying. And good thing we have like the box score right there in front of us and pay attention to certain players and storylines. So it really, people want to make fun of us, Danny, and be like, oh, it's so easy, but I mean, it's a lot more work than people think.
Of course. And with you as well, Barclays Center, I've been to a couple net games. They do a good job with the player stats on top of the screen.
Yes,
so you're always quickly able to look up quickly and be like, oh, okay, that's Stewie's fifth block of the game, and she has 20 points as we speak. So yeah, it's definitely a lot quicker than football, where you have the built-in 40 seconds of like being able to quickly tweet out a play or
I
anything.
can't tell you guys how valuable that built-in 40 seconds actually is, because basketball is so fast. And like you said, Barclays does a really good job. And so when you're sitting there in media row, you get the little tablet like that. So you don't have to look up all the time. Like you actually get the box score right in front of you. However, when we were at UBS, we didn't have that. They printed it out at the end of every quarter and passed the paper down.
They went the old school way.
Old school. And so it made it even more challenging. And so, it just pushes every like professional bone in your body sometimes. But,
at the end of the day, it's worth it. So
it's worth it.
It's our favorite time of the week. It is food fight. Nikki, it's really all about you this week because you went to a birthday party.
I went to a birthday party.
What happened to the birthday party? What kind of food did they have? I know what we all know what you're gonna say. What you ate.
Do you have the picture? I'm going to ask you. Do you have the picture?
I actually have last night's dinner in the picture, so I'll have to scroll down. So take us through your the birthday party.
Okay, so it was my niece's 4th birthday party. You don't have to pull the picture up. It's okay. It is on my timeline if you guys want to see it. So it was her 4th birthday party, and my sister had like a whole petting zoo there, and they did pony rides and stuff, which was very cute, and they had fun. And so I think I tweeted the menu was like the mozzarella sticks, but they were like triangle shaped. Okay. Ooh, yeah, those are the back. So what I'm looking at, back left side. Next to that is like some crab wonton. In front of it is French dip. In the middle was the only thing I ate it's like turkey and spinach pinwheels, which was good. Fine. Yeah, those were fine. Oh, I lied. It wasn't the only thing I ate. The back is chicken fingers. And then there's a grilled chicken panini. So I pulled the chicken off the bread and I just ate the chicken. So
and you said there was what's the word? The steak sandwiches were pretty good too. I heard you said people liked it.
People liked it. Yeah, people liked it. I didn't have it, but people liked the steak sandwich. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And then what about? Hold on, let me
get the dessert table. Yeah. I didn't have any of the dessert table. I really did. There it is.
There it is. The cake and then all the cupcakes. All right. So I cupcakes are so overrated, especially on like how they do the frosting. I prefer the homemade moms make it where they don't care about it looking fancy or nice, and you have like the frosting is like awesome, like frosting
spilling all over the place.
Right.
Okay. Well, I
would probably have the cookies, everything else. I'd probably do the obligatory cake because everybody cuts you a piece. So it's usually not a big piece. So
oh, you haven't seen my sister cut you a piece of cake then. She might as well just give you the whole damn cake. She's very generous.
Was there a lot of people?
Yeah. I mean, there was a decent amount of people. She's very generous with her slicing. And my niece, the little one, the 4-year-old, she only eats the tops of the donuts. So you see there's a couple missing by the time I took the picture.
It's a 4-year-old thing. I'm glad to hear that because my son does the same exact thing.
It must be. So yeah, so just the tops of the donuts. Then obviously the cookies, I don't know what kind of cake it was in it. So I didn't have any of that table.
I'm assuming since your sister knows you, there's a fruit platter.
There was fruit, yes. So on the other side, there was a bar. She did a mimosa bar for the adults and a fruit platter. And so I had the fruit. But I figured you guys don't care about a plate of like strawberries and blueberries and raspberries. So I had that, 5 glasses of champagne. I put the fruit in my champagne. And that's what we did. But she had a good time and my niece had a good time. So all is well, but she goes all out. So
hi, Becca.
Becca's in the house.
So okay, that's good. So
that was Saturday. Yeah,
that's Saturday, and then might as well talk about mine.
What did you have? Oh, this was last night, right?
This was last night.
So I'm not going to tell people what I did yesterday for my. I gave up on my dinner last night.
No, come on, tell them. It's really funny.
So I was working last night. Okay, so this is Danny's dinner. I was working last night and I was like so engrossed in what I was doing. And I was like, all right, so I'm just gonna like have a bowl of cereal. I don't know. So I pour it and like it's sitting on the counter, like, and you asked me, you're like, how's the cereal? And I'm like, oh shit, soggy, right? Because I said to you, I forgot about it. So I like redo it, forgot about it again 3 times with this fucking bowl of cereal. By the time I took a couple of bites, I just didn't even want it anymore.
So I didn't even ask, what cereal was it?
Just Special K. I tried to put a banana in it.
Regular corn. I mean, regular rice.
Yeah,
Special K.
just nothing fancy.
I like the toasted almond ones with the shaved almonds in those. Those are good ones.
Yeah, I didn't go anything fancy. I usually put a banana in it, but of course it got soggy and just some, what I have, almond milk with it. Okay. So nobody cares about my cereal though, because it's not exciting. But your dinner, first of all, I'm mad that you couldn't take a picture like with your food before you ate it.
I forgot about. I was so excited about the ribs. I'm not gonna lie. I love Chinese restaurant ribs. So I just wasn't paying attention, helping my sons eat, and I'm like, oh, I want to just rip into this rib. So I ripped into both ribs, and I go, oh crap, I forgot to take a photo. So I quickly just said, you know what? No one wants to see my finished ribs. So I'll just like crop that out a little bit, and then you see the chicken lo mein in its glory.
All right. So why do you like Chinese ribs?
They just do it right. It's really like they cook it perfectly. The seasoning they put on it, the rub they put on it, and I just love barbecue ribs from Chinese restaurants. People love the chicken wings they make too all the time. I never did that.
Chicken wings?
Some places do, and a lot of those people die to have those chicken wings. So
I thought you were gonna say a lot of those people die. I was gonna say, wow, because it's Chinese food. All right, but the noodles, like, you know, I'm not gonna ruin these noodles for anybody, but they look like something to me, and I can't get over it, and I can't unsee it. So therefore, I can't eat it. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm not gonna ruin it, but I will say this. So about 12, 13 years ago, I had Chinese at this place, and I won't put them on blast. I don't even think they're in business anymore. Probably but not. It was a local place. It was so disgusting and nasty, and like I haven't touched it since. Like that is just how I am. Like I just can't. Once something like it makes me sick. It wasn't food poisoning, but I just had like not a great experience with it, and so I haven't touched it since.
All right, Darius asked me, is Dan a General Tso's chicken fan? Of course I am. It's usually my go-to like 99.9% of the time, but I was in the mood for the lo mein this week.
So,
and this place makes it good. It's always spicy and nice. They throw the peppers in it to like
spicy.
Yeah, General Tso's is supposed to be spicy. They have put peppers and all that other fun stuff in it. So it's really good.
Okay, my question is, now, was this just your plate, or so you guys always have a bunch of people over on Sundays?
Right, like, this is just my plate.
Order the whole menu, or did you all just only have ribs and noodles?
No. We usually order what we want. People usually share. Like my mom and my wife usually share. They'll get 2 things and they'll split it.
What did they get? Same thing?
No, they got this restaurant makes a very good eggplant with. They make a very good eggplant with chicken with teriyaki sauce and soy sauce. I forget the actual name of the sauce, but they literally get that literally every time we go there. So they got that in beef and broccoli. So my dad is boring. He likes sweet and sour chicken. And then it's usually me and my brother, Nicole. We usually get boneless ribs or General Tso's chicken, or sometimes they get dumplings, like steamed dumplings and everything else like this.
So Darius is talking about egg rolls in a couple comments up. Do you guys do the whole egg roll thing, or is that not?
I'm not a fan of egg rolls, so I usually give it to my wife or my mom.
Okay. Do you get fortune cookies at the end of the meal?
I agree, Chris. Usually, if my kids want to eat it, I'll break one open. We didn't do it yesterday because
what? You gotta at least like see what your fortune is.
I'm on the show with you every Monday night at 8:30. That's your fortune for
okay. Today. I'm not kidding you. A couple weeks ago, there's a sushi place right across from where I live, and it's pretty good. But they give you like a fortune cookie at the end of it. I don't eat it, but I just like I open it to like get the fortune. And I'm not even kidding you. It said your knowledge of sports will take you far. Not even kidding you. I gotta tell you, the best like advice I get has been like from fortune cookies. Like, what are the odds of that?
Pretty crazy. It's like, oh, we know this girl does a podcast, so it's like quickly
They're
type
like,
one
she's
up.
here all the time. Let's give her this one and freak her out.
Yeah, let's reseal the packaging. We'll put a new cookie in it, and then with that, and let's just mess with her. No, that's pretty crazy.
What a coincidence, right?
Very odd and crazy coincidence.
Yes, Darius, I got encouragement from the sushi place across the street, which I very much appreciate. It sure beats the negativity that I get on X, which, by the way, these people do not understand my humor.
Okay, you might as well get into that as well, since the chat is actually talking and getting in part of the convo.
Okay, but before I go off on that, it's Monday night. Did you have dinner yet?
Yes, I had dinner.
Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You can go first because you actually had dinner right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, which you're mad about. I had a salad with grilled chicken.
Why am I mad about it? It's just funny. You need to spice up.
What am I supposed? Okay, ideally, like what was I supposed to have? I had roughly about 30 minutes in between working out and then having to like freshen myself up to get on camera so that I was not late, even though I was like a little bit late. But like ideally, you tell me, Danny, what was I supposed to eat within that time frame?
Nothing. I'm just. No,
I want to know. I want to know. Like, what was I supposed to eat? Like, a salad is quick because it's in the kit. You know what I mean? And like the chicken's already prepared, the grilled chicken. So it's like, what? Yeah, like a smoothie. Like, what was I supposed to eat?
Maybe a cereal bar would have changed it up a little bit. I don't know.
I don't have cereal bars here. I have like a granola bar, but I just did cardio. You guys always get on me for not eating. So like, and then like I said last week, people think I have an eating disorder. So imagine I'm like, oh, I work out and then I eat nothing. And like, I just don't know what you think I'm doing in a half hour. That's all.
I don't think you're not doing anything.
No, so, you always get upset about my Monday night dinner, but I don't have a lot of time in between like working out, and then our show.
No, I feel you.
I don't have like a personal chef here to whip me up some like I would eat some seafood, but I just don't have time.
No, I hear you. No, I definitely do.
What did you have?
What I have tonight. So we had what we were supposed to have last night. We didn't cook it yet. So don't worry, don't freak out. It's not day old. We had chicken cutlets.
Oh God! I swear. So,
God. Retrospect, I'm happy we had Chinese last night because it would have been the same. Oh yeah, chicken cutlets again. Tommy Cutlets did an autograph signing that you didn't go to, but you wanted to go to.
Well, I was just everything. It's a way to steal my thunder. Okay, you had chicken cutlets. Let me guess. Did you have like red sauce with it? Like
no, we didn't do chicken parm tonight. It was just your basic chicken cutlets. Broccoli. We had broccoli tonight.
How was the broccoli made though? How was it made?
Steamed and with like olive oil and salt and pepper.
Steamed broccoli? Oh.
Yeah, it was steamed tonight. Yeah.
Ugh.
My mom didn't have enough time to put it on the pan, I guess.
Oh, that was rough. I know you choked that down.
And right? the funniest thing is, I was like, I want to learn how to make chicken cutlets. I told you before, I want to learn how to actually cook. I think that was my biggest.
Why though?
Because cooking is very enjoyable. I think with my culture of like my family and everybody else and my friends other than you, cooking is like very family. Like
you know what? I've been catching a lot of strays from you the past couple of days. So you're lucky I took it easy on you on Dunkin' Roulette. Anyway, so can you confirm that you choked down the steamed broccoli? Because steamed broccoli is rough.
Yeah, I handled
You
it.
did not enjoy steamed broccoli, right?
I don't like broccoli. It's one of the
Oh,
funniest
you don't
things.
like it at all, and you ate it? It's the second week in a row you're eating stuff you don't even like.
I wanted to be healthy tonight. I had
I
to
know,
say I
but
had.
I know all of a sudden you're like counting calories and like worrying about sugar and like the drink I make for you. Like, I don't know what happened, but what did you have with, like, let me guess, potatoes?
Yeah, mash because of my boys. I didn't have it, but yeah,
Oh, you didn't have mashed potato.
I didn't personally have it, but my boys did.
Why not?
I wasn't in the mood for it.
Are you watching your carb intake
No,
too?
I actually made a chicken cutlet sandwich, so that's
Oh,
why
oh, you're leaving it out. You're leaving
I
this
was getting to that
out.
point. I was getting to that point. Thank you very
You're
much.
leaving this out. Like, okay, well, how'd you make the sandwich go?
It was on a like a dinner roll. I put some honey mustard on it, and I put a slice of Munster cheese. Munster, yep.
Ugh.
Yes.
And that, like, you didn't put like lettuce or like,
No, not tonight.
okay. Ew. I don't think I like that honey mustard Munster cheese combo. It's not sound
Munster
good to me.
cheese is very underrated. If you like Munster cheese, let me know because it is a very underrated cheese.
I like Swiss cheese.
Okay,
I don't
you're a
mind that.
very Swiss cheese person. I could see you liking
What
that.
the fuck does that mean?
No, it's just like it's a popular cheese, and it's not your
Are you calling me
boring
basic?
American cheese.
You
No,
know I don't like yellow cheese like that. Like, I don't like it when I
let's
see it melted
listen.
on food.
Instead of jumping on me, I said because you don't like yellow cheese, American cheese, the Swiss cheese is the nice cheese to go with.
I
So
feel like
I
a lot of
see it.
people don't like it. They say it smells.
Well, it does smell, and it has somewhat of a taste if you don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't mind Swiss cheese. I'm not like eating it in globs, but like if it's on something, I'm not, I'm okay with it.
Okay. And then I did not have dessert yet.
Are you going to have dessert?
Game time decision, depending on when we get the clips done and everything else like that. So, game time decision.
Do you eat dessert like while you're doing the clips or no?
Not normally. It's more of
Look
a
at
all
that.
right. Let me.
Chris said he's going to teach you a few recipes. So Chris, let us know what are good recipes for Danny to start with? Do
I
you have
trust Chris.
any knowledge of cooking, or are you just going in completely like a novice? Like,
Okay, if I had to cook for myself to live, I would have learned how to do it already. But both my mom and
survive.
if I didn't live with my wife or my mom, let's put it that way, it was a lot easier to be like, oh, okay, they got it. They're awesome cooks. I don't have to worry about it. And I think growing up as a kid, I should have like my mom would be like, hey, come here, and I'd be like, no, I'm playing video games or I'm watching a game or something like that. I should have taken the opportunity to learn.
So if you were
something.
like a single bachelor, like you would figure it out.
I would figure it out, yeah.
And
I would probably eat the same 3 things and take out the
I was gonna
rest.
say you're definitely the type that like you've mastered like 2 things and that's all you're eating forever and ever and ever for the rest of your life. No. But we don't really have to learn how to cook. I mean, you can just DoorDash a bunch of things or Instacart. Like, I know you're a Trader Joe's guy, but if you got a Wegmans, like this is no plug for Wegmans, but they got like a great prepared food section. You can just Instacart it on over to your house. You don't even have to go to the store.
Whole Foods and Stews have that too. So
yeah, Whole Foods is a good prepared food section, but I think Wegmans is still better.
Yeah, actually, I've been to Wegmans once and it was really good. So
it is really.
I just don't have any by me.
Real, I see, and I thought there was one by you.
There's one in Brooklyn, all the way by the Barclays Center, basically. So I'm never going there.
I've only seen that Whole Foods there. I've never seen a Wegmans.
Well, no, not like directly by Barclays.
There's a Whole Foods right by Barclays. Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, across the street. That little mall. Yeah. See that mall is okay if you needed to kill time. I told you that.
So. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I've killed time in there because that Target is right there.
Right.
And there's like a Victoria's Secret. The thing is, like I have to go through security. So I don't want to like do full on shopping and then have to take all the shit with me.
Right, because you can't go straight to your car again because you're in a
Yeah, I
garage.
can't go again because it's already in the parking garage and I got to get it. So like logistically, sometimes it doesn't like work out. But that Target is there to just kill time, which is nice. And so is the Liberty store. It's open if you guys want to get some merchandise. But okay, before we get on out of here, Danny, would you say the Twitter/X audience, true or false, does not understand my humor and does not watch our podcast?
No, they do not know your humor at all. I'm gonna get that tweet up. They're clearly not watching the show because obviously we've cracked that joke literally every week.
Every week we crack this joke about Daniel Jones having zero swag. Like, and that picture came up again on my timeline of him in the Century Red. And I was like, God, like the vibe is just, I'll have her home at 8 p.m., sir. Right. And then like I'm looking at Joe Burrow and he's just like he's got all the swag in the world. Like, I don't know. Like, do you have it up?
Yeah,
like,
sorry.
You guys. Okay, so I say this, and then people are like, what's wrong? A nice young man who's respectful to your daughter can't play quarterback? You guys, we make this joke every week. Start watching the show. And two, why is it when I do the whole it's giving, like whatever vibe it is, that's like a thing. Why do I get shit for it and everybody else doesn't? So they don't understand my humor. Like, does this just not give you like overly eager Staples employee, like making sure your order's right? Like,
he's that guy when you go to stores, like, can I help you out? Because they obviously need the commission. And it's like, all right, I'll let you know when I'm ready. But like, can you please stop breathing over my neck? Like, I feel you.
No,
right?
So he looks like
that's the best thing about shopping online is the people not breathing over you and you just feel their tension. And you're just like, I'm like, please, I will promise. What's your name? I will get you myself when I'm ready to do it. I literally just walked in. I do not know what I want yet. Give me literally 5 minutes. I got you.
I hate that. Like, I've walked out of stores. Like, Sephora is really bad with that. Like, I know they just want to make sure like you're being helped and everything, but like I got it. Like, I know what makeup like looks right on me, because I'm a drag queen and I do drag queen makeup. So I know what lashes and makeup, like I know what looks right and I know what I need for the camera. And so I like every 2 seconds, they're like, can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? And then I shit you not, I was there a couple days ago. I needed a refill on one of my lip glosses and I'm trying to find somebody to help me. And then they're like, oh, we don't have it. I'm like, you know what? all the time you bother me. I need you one time and you don't even have it. So, but that picture of Daniel Jones, there is at the Staples near me, there's somebody in there that they don't really look alike, but it's just like the vibe. And like every time I order, like, you get business cards from there. He's very like, goes above and beyond to make sure you're satisfied, and we take out every box and we look at front and back, and like it's great, but like he's giving me like overly eager Staples print and copy guy.
And I see this Chris DiStefano reel the other day. He's a local comic who's really big, and he goes, I'm from New York, well, our area, because we're talking about you as well. If someone's like going to say good morning to you and it's overly eager, it's like, please leave me alone. Just please. I'm not ready for this. It's just funny how nasty.
Eager, good morning.
Yeah, like, oh, good morning. How's it going? And it's like, ugh.
Dude, I hate that. Why are you so happy in the morning? Like, well, just in general, I don't need anyone to be like overly eager with me. Like, oh my God, good morning.
We're just
like,
miserable.
Yeah, we're just miserable people who spend their life in fucking traffic or in transportation.
That's why we're all cranky.
I swear. I bet you we're like the crankiest part of the country is probably up in this area because it is so aggravating to just go 10 minutes away from your house. Like,
you got to think of it. It's us. We count Philly, and then you have all of New England, so the whole Northeast, just miserable people.
Yeah, we're miserable people. What can I say? It's aggravating for
me. That's why we all hate each other's sports teams. We're the same people to a degree. Other people are crazier, but it's like we all hate each other because we're the same kind of thing. So
because it's miserable to live here for the most part. You know, people always want to, I want to move to New Jersey or move to Manhattan.
Oh yeah, we cracked that joke. We cracked that joke last week. It's like, yes, I love where I am because I'm 45 minutes from the city, and it's just New York City is just whatever, you know. Like people like want to come here and New York City's nice,
Oh
and
God.
then you just smell of just uh human pee all over the
Garbage.
place,
Yeah.
garbage,
And then
and
you
you get
get this to the city in the summer, or you're
it's
like stuck
just
in Penn Station because the trains are delayed and it's fucking 1,000 degrees. And just like you told me, it's just not as glamorous. Like,
it's not
I feel like it's,
glamorous at all. Yes, on the Upper East Side where Carrie lives, or someone up there. Yes,
yeah.
obviously that over there. You go a little down towards Midtown where all the action is. It is a hellhole, and everybody knows it. But um, it's not that glamour. It's not that great. But I've lived here in the area my whole life, so I guess you it's people like they just want to come here the one time to experience it, and like good for you. It's just funny because everybody comes down where I work as well because it's the Statue of Liberty, Wall Street, all that other fun stuff. So you see all the tourists now during the summer too. It's fun, and Christmas time is usually better because it's you don't smell
Well,
the
yeah.
hot pee everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that too. I live pretty close to the beach, and like it's just a nightmare in the summer. And
Yeah.
you guys know this. I mean, I love going to the beach. Like, fingers crossed, I'll be there Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my happy place, but I like don't get why people come here on vacation, but whatever. But again,
Right.
to your point, it's like I've grown up here my entire life. So I'm sure when I go to Miami, people are like, why do people come here?
Right. Well, you live in Miami. That's why.
That's the goal. All right. Well, we thank you guys so much for spending another Monday night hanging out with us. Be sure to follow us on That Sports Podcast Network. You can subscribe to that YouTube channel and our very own Thunder and Lightning YouTube channel. You can follow me at Nikki Nick 9384. Keep your DMs PG, I guess I should say. And Danny, what's your new handle? I
on
forget.
on Instagram, it's Danny B underscore NY. I've been doing last week. I was doing Met Yankee recaps. I did the OG Ananobi re-signing, and then the Mikal Bridges trade. So
Oh
I was very busy
my
last week.
God. I know you were very busy. I didn't see any Knicks content from you. Maybe that's coming later tonight.
Oh
Since
yeah, that's
you
sad
have
news.
me on this crazy content schedule, I assume you're gonna do the same, right?
Of course, I lead it. I lead from the
I
front,
just
not the
I
back.
want everybody to know. I asked Danny for our fall content and podcast schedule, and he hits me with like, it's 2 shows a week. I need you on recaps. I need you to do this. I need you on fantasy. I need you on betting. I need the reels this day. We got to have this out by Friday. I need this on Saturday. Keep your makeup on Sunday night in case of that. I'm like, yo,
No, 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 no.
no, that was crazy. Like, I got all the time in the world.
I said you could take your makeup off. I will do the night recaps because I know you want to be not made up. So I get it.
I'm
It's
camera
fine.
ready all the time now lately.
I
I have
know.
no choice.
Very true.
I have no
Oh
choice.
no. Who wants another show, Thunder and Lightning? One episode is the preview, like the Sunday night, Monday night, like we do now, and then Thursday we make a preview show. We do fun giant game props. I think that would be a lot of fun, and we could definitely have people enjoy that as well. So let us know. Thunder and Lightning, 2 shows during in season. I'm just gonna do it regardless. But if you want Nikki to do the second show, tell Nikki that we need her, and it will be a lot of fun. So
Oh my God. Yeah. Do you want to see me like 7 days a week? I guess that should be the poll. Do you want, like, because they like you, they'll take your content all day long. But like, I don't know if they want me twice a week. Only thing is my work schedule. Like, I can't promise you I could do Thursdays because
I'm
right when
aware.
football
Don't
season
worry.
hits, well, hold on. I still have Liberty coverage. That's like big conference season for me. So listen, I'm going to try. But yeah, you guys let us know. Do you want more Thunder and Lightning content? Would you want
And
2 shows a week? And do you want fantasy and betting reels so that, you can follow along and, lose money with us? No, I'm pretty good. My against the spread, I think I was like 58% last year. So wasn't too bad.
right. So yeah, follow me on Instagram, DannyB_NY. That's where all the videos are going to be posted. I'm going to be posting a lot of Giant stuff as well, and I'll link it to TNL_NYG on all socials. Until next week, or I'll see you guys tomorrow night at Hard Knocks. Nikki, enjoy the Liberty game. See you later.
Bye, guys.